Hello and welcome to marketing91.com. In this video, we are going to cover the topic on charismatic leadership. Before we proceed any further, please do note that we publish 3 videos daily on YouTube. So please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's start with the definition of charismatic leadership. Charismatic leadership is provided by a leader who employs their ability to communicate, charm, and persuade to impact others. Such leaders can bond with people more deeply. They're extremely beneficial to organizations that are stuck in one place or are in a critical phase. Moving on to the origin of the term charismatic leadership. Charismatic leadership is an idea created by Max Weber, the German sociologist. It refers to a style of leading or kind of organization in which authority comes from the leader's personality. Charisma comes from an ancient Greek phrase. It became well known because of the letters St. Paul sent to Christian communities that were coming up in the 1st century. In these letters, it usually meant a divine gift. It showed God's authority among the church's initial leader. Max Weber generalized this religious idea. He saw it as a property that followers assigned to. Sociologists then used it in non-Christian religious, celebrity, military, and political context. Other terms like charismatic leadership and charismatic domination are also used. Moving on, Robert House's view about charismatic leadership. Weber's concept of charismatic authority was mostly theoretical. Discussions about it had many speculations. Robert J. House got his paper, a 1976 theory of charismatic leadership, published in that year. It tried to redefine the theory as a more testable idea. House established a psychological narrative for the theory of charismatic authority. He avoided the political or sociological concept of power. House mentioned 4 properties of such a leader. First, being dominant. Second, the strong desire to influence others. Third, self-confident. And 4th, strong sense of one's own moral values. Now let's look at some of the examples of charismatic leadership. The first being General Electric's Jack Welch. General Electric's CEO Jack Welch is a good example of charismatic leader. Welch had a sporting background and he used the lessons he learned as an athlete during his time in business. After graduating from college, Welch found himself working as a chemical engineer at GE in 1960. In 1981, he became the company's youngest CEO. His approach to his position as a CEO was about creating personal and meaningful relationships. He met with employees and customers, talking to them to create a positive atmosphere. Next, Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa might not want to be a conventional example of a leader, but she perfectly fits the definition of charismatic leadership. Mother Teresa was dedicated to a single cause and she had a vision to help the lives of those who don't have much. She inspired others to follow her example and she dedicated her life to empowering the less fortunate. In the essence, she showed what good charismatic leader could achieve. As stated by her, I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the water to create many ripples. Next, Apple's Steve Jobs. While Jobs was not universally liked as a leader, he was effective and persuasive. He even got the people who didn't really like him to continue working for him. Jobs clearly highlighted strong conviction and vision. Just as a charismatic leader would, in order to find the right motive for his or followers to participate in the vision, he was able to sense what his crowd wanted and needed from him. Other notable charismatic leaders were Princess Diana, a member of the British royal family. She was the first wife of Charles, Prince of Wales, the heir apparent to the British throne, and the mother of Prince William and Prince Harry. Next, Bill Clinton, 42nd President of the United States of America. Next, Barack Obama, 44th President of the United States of America, founder of Ralph Lauren. Margaret Thatcher, British politician and a stateswoman who served as Prime Minister of the United Kingdom from 1979 to 1990. Mahatma Gandhi, who got freedom for India. Martin Luther King Jr. and Winston Churchill. Looking at some famous quotes on charismatic leadership. First by Mother Teresa, let us always meet each other with smile, for the smile is a beginning of love. As stated by Martin Luther King, human progress is neither automatic nor inevitable. Every step toward the goal of justice requires sacrifice, suffering and struggle, the tireless exertions and passionate concern of dedicated individuals. As stated by Jack Welch, the essence of competitiveness is liberated when people believe what they think and do is important and they get out of their way while they do it. As stated by Winston Churchill, courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. Courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen. And finally, by Pope John Paul II, freedom consists not in doing what we like, but in having the right to do what we ought. These are some famous quotes by charismatic leaders. Now let's look at charismatic leadership characteristics. First, they can put forth their thoughts easily. Second, they can take risk. Third, they have an optimistic outlook. Fourth, they can engage with people and charm them. Fifth, they can motivate people. Next, they are confident. They can relate to people and show empathy. And finally, and the most important of all, they have good communication skills. Let's look at charismatic leadership advantages. First, Workers in charismatic-led firms are cohesive and they have a clear motive. They motivate followers to work with each other for a shared goal. Charismatic leaders encourage them to work towards a positive change. People feel that they are being listened to and are being understood. They can make people feel a sense of unity, cooperation, and collaboration, and they can inspire people easily and motivate them. Next, charismatic leadership disadvantages. First, charismatic leaders might not learn from their errors and repeat them. Firms can rely too much on charismatic leaders. They might go through setbacks if they die, leave the company, or retire. They might even end up having tunnel vision or being arrogant. This might reverse the good they have done. They are often seen as dishonest or shallow. It can end up serving only the leader, and finally, they can pay too much attention to themselves and not their followers. So that's it, folks. This brings an end to the topic on charismatic leadership. These are some of the sources and links referred to for the content in the video. If you've liked the video, do subscribe to our channel where you'll witness 3 new videos daily. Additionally, if you want to view these videos in an organized manner, you can visit freecourses.net, where all our videos are arranged in the form of courses. Thank you and see you in the next video.